ground.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Gaming Freak here. So I have decided to add my voice for my future videos because it's hard for you to read the subtitles while watching the video, and also it takes more time for me to edit. Yeah, and English isn't my first language and my accent in it is also very poor, okay? So guys, today I'll be your guide for mastering Kimmy, the new mage and marksman hero. So I ain't some knob who is just like speaking like pro and giving you tips and making guides. So let me show you my recent history, so which I have used Kimmy, and believe me, she's so OP. As you can see, I have achieved 10 win streaks in a row where I used Kimmy and I stole all the 10 MVPs. And believe me, everyone was so crazy, like don't practice Kimmy in rank. And they were like, at the end they were like, you're so pro. I played 22 matches and achieved 86% win rate. That's quite good, right? Enough of this chit chat and let's get into the video. So let us begin with the emblem sets. I use custom mage emblem for my Kimmy and I don't use marksman emblem or physical emblem because that doesn't suit my style. I prefer my magic custom mage emblem, and I have allocated the talent points in this manner, as you can see. So I choose 2 points for my movement speed and 1 point for my magic power, and I also add 2 points for my spell ramp and 1 point for the increase in the magic power. And I also add the final and the most important point to a blue flame thing. Well, I don't know its name. So I use complete magic burst damage for Kimmy, and I use icy queen wand for magic power, some mana and some movement speed. I use glowing wand for 75 magic power and little bit of HP along with the movement speed, and holy crystal for more magic damage and magic power, and finally blood wings for high amount of magic penetration and HP. Well, I don't prefer using physical or a hybrid build for Kimmy. You wanna know why? See, Kimmy can have both physical or magic build for herself, but as you can see, there's a 10% increase in the magic, and over here you can see 10% more for the magic power, and at the final ultimate you can see there's 20% to 30% increase in the magic power over the physical build. So I prefer using the magic build. Yeah guys, and I haven't explained the details about Kimmy's skills, so you can read it out right. Speaking of spells, I mostly prefer Flicker and Aegis because Flicker can help me get out from tough situations where Kimmy can get easily killed when she is going through a lot of crowd control. You can even go with the sprint, but I mostly prefer Flicker. Before moving on into the video, I would like to share some information about the skin giveaway. At the end of every month, I give a skin around within 275 diamonds, and all you have to do is just subscribe my channel and comment your IGN and give a smash a like on this video. The winner will be announced in the community tab of my channel, so stay subscribed. I prefer going to the mid lane, and Kimmy has a high damage even at the beginning of the game. So at first go with your second skill, then go with your first skill. This will deal more damage and help to clear minions more faster. Since your basic attacks deal only physical damage, to deal magic damage you need to use your first skill. So here's a tip how to keep your first skill popping. Every time you use your first skill, your energy becomes low, whereas if you use the other two skills, your energy will be regenerated, and you can use this simultaneously to gain a great advantage and keep your first skill squatting. I prefer using the 1-2-1 combo where you can simultaneously use your first skill and your second and going back to the first skill, so you can squat more and deal more area damage. As you can see, immobilization does not work on your second skill, so you can deal more damage and you can get more kills and even push at the same time. This will guarantee your victory, and even you will steal more MVP. Minions are a great danger for Kimmy as they block all her damage dealt to the enemies, and this is a problem for which you need to keep the minions clear. I'd like to name her ultimate as the Pocket Rocket, as it deals a ton of damage to the enemies and also helps you get more kills for those who are running on low HP. I use the same way of clearing the minions for farming. As you can see, it deals dual damage and multiple damage to the jungle, and since the jungle monsters are so hard to kill these days, it's better to use this tip. Another tip which I use to taunt the enemy marksmen is my rocket. Since it has a very low cooldown time, I keep using my rocket to trouble the enemy marksman heroes. Even at the initial part of the game, it's very hard for them because they don't keep much of life still. Well, here's a situation where Kimmy can die easily. Even a single miss move can make her die. Also, you get a ton of compliments from the enemies. Well, can someone translate that for me in the comment section? In the coming days, Kimmy will get banned in ranked matches or even receive a nerf from the MLBB team, who always do it. So, better use her quick and win some matches. When it comes to aiming your ultimate, just think yourself as the enemy with a low HP. Where would he go in a straight path, or would you move to the fountain? So think in that situation and just aim your rocket. And most of the time, the enemies get surprised because they never predict a rocket headed towards their way. You may not be able to aim well at the beginning. Just practice a little and you will be able to master her very easily. It took me about like 2 to 3 matches to master her, whereas it took hundreds of matches to master Gushan. You can also use your second skill to escape from enemies who are chasing you. That's all for today, folks. Hope we meet again in our next video. So make sure to subscribe and keep the notification on. And also don't forget to participate in the giveaway. Thank you.